Hey Nora, hey DJ, how's it going? Hope all's well. This is my weekly update for the past week of October 5th through the 12th. So, quick personal update. I had pretty light week in terms of exams and things like that, but I did have a good amount of homework. I have an exam tomorrow morning, and I also have a presentation tomorrow afternoon, as well as count them, four lab reports due on Friday. Who would ever assign four lab reports due on a single day? Well, let me tell you about David Chandler. He is a very smart guy, but he is a little not so good at the whole teaching aspect of a college. He's not the greatest teacher. So he made us work on these lab reports. Excuse me, for his class. We did two of them. We turned them in, and the second one was like a two-part lab. We turned him in, and then he gave us the first one back, and was like, "Oh yeah, you guys didn't really do a good job, but I didn't grade them. I just kind of looked over them briefly and thought you guys didn't do a good job. So you have to redo all your labs and then do the new lab also." It was just like ridiculous. This guy is just like, it's a struggle. So I have to do four lab reports. Well, kind of edit two of them, and then you have to split up one of them into two parts. So you have to do that, but then I have to write a whole new one in like a new way and make it really nice. And I still really don't know what he really wants, and it's really difficult to understand what he wants because he's very like ambiguous. And like he gave us like this piece of paper that was like, "Oh, this is like what a good lab report has," but it was just like, "Oh, a clear title," or like objective and declarative statements. Just like, yeah, I did that. Like, I don't know. So still very confused, and I think the whole class is very confused. So that'll be a nice, project to work on probably Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night. So, but besides that, I don't think I have a whole lot else this week. In terms of like exams, just like obviously homework. I have an exam tomorrow, so hopefully that goes well. It's an ELE, so we're praying it goes well. Made a nice cheat sheet, so hopefully that's good. Besides that, everything's going well. Me and Ajita and not her big, her new little, in our fraternity, we went to this like fright night thing on Friday night with her like littles, her little brother, her like boyfriend, a couple of people. So the group dynamic was interesting, but the hayride that we went on, the scary hayride, was quite fun, and it was a little scary. That is a couple scary parts. There's like a weird clown room that was like it like went dark and like clowns popped out and there's just creepy music and they just like followed you around. It was really weird. But and then they had a haunted mansion. But Gita and I were like, no, we'll pass on that because too scary and it was pretty freaky apparently. So yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that. But yeah, it was fun. It was good. And then last night, Ajita and I went on or Saturday night, yeah, we went on like a date. So we went to Texas Day, Brazil, and oh, the meat there was incredible. Oh god, it's the salad. They had a salad bar, got some salad. They had, like sushi and like other sort of like cold eats and like bread and whatnot. And then they brought out the mashed potatoes, and I'm like, oh, it's pretty good. Brought out fried bananas, and then brought out tons of meat. And I was just like, meat coma, and it was so good. It was worth it. And then the dessert was fabulous too. I would go there again, but AJ says that it felt a little barbaric, but she did like it. But it was good. A lot of meat, lots of meat, lots of meat. Oh my god, so much meat. Some of the meat was good. I mean, a lot of the meat was pretty good, like excellent. And then a couple other things, like not really a big fan of lamb, so I wasn't really into that. But and then like they had something else that wasn't like yeah. We didn't get to try everything either, which was kind of a bummer, but got a little full. But they had really good like Brazilian sausage and like it's like a couple of different type of steaks. They had some good Parmesan chicken. It was really like moist and creamy. Oh, so good. Oh, I just wanted to eat there all night. So it was pretty good. Okay, so enough personal stuff. Resident update. So my residents are doing pretty well overall. They're kind of just like doing a lot of schoolwork and things like that. Um, Another kind of talk I had with one of my residents, Jefferson, that same kid. He like I guess kept on asking me. He's like, Avi, why am I not getting my packages? I was like, did you like get slips? He goes, no, I'm not like my slips. So I asked him what his mailbox number was, and he said it was 445. And I go back to the mailbox thing, and I was like, it's not 445. And I was like, it's somebody else. And he's like, oh. And then I looked it up, and I was like, you're 65. But his room number is 445, so he thought his mailbox number was 445. And I asked him if he had that like little envelope that he got at the beginning of the year. He goes, no, I lost it on the first day. And I'm like, oh. So I look in his real mailbox, and I give him the combination to his real mailbox, and he like opened it up, and he had like 4 slips, like 2 letters in the water bottle, and I was like, oh, explains everything. And all 4 of his packages were like not there because they had been sent back or something. Ridiculous. So I had a total talk with him, telling him, remember to check his mail every week, and he just like assumed it was 445. He didn't like have like he didn't know the combination. He just like thought it was 445 and kept on looking in there. He's like, there's nothing in there for me. So I don't know. Interesting. Another one, a couple of my residents. My own residents, Ricky, his sister was visiting this weekend, so that was cool. So I got to meet her very briefly, but it was good. So I think it was good for her to visit him. So kind of like for her to get away from what's going on, or like kind of relax and see her brother. So that was cool. And then some of my other residents were just hanging out with them. So I mean, they all seem to be doing pretty well though. Let's see specifically. I don't know. Talked to Hannah about her, like, if she was getting a roommate or anything about that. She hasn't heard anything about a roommate, so I don't know. Her and some of the other girls on the floor, like, utilize her room as where they hang out and socialize and whatnot. So late at night, I see them like running in and out of there. I'm like, what are you guys doing? But it's all right. It's good. I think she's enjoying having an unexpected single. So I'm not sure when she'll get a roommate. So hopefully she gets one soon. But if not, it's okay too. I think she's enjoying it at that aspect of it. I think Zydor's girlfriend came to visit again because I saw him kind of not there as much as usually, because usually when I walk by, his door's open. I can talk to him or say hello, or he's doing something, but he wasn't there as usual, and I think I saw them together. So see that is going all right, I guess. But overall, I think they're kind of just like I saw a lot of them doing like they asked like for my help in like MATLAB and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, I didn't take MATLAB, so I felt kind of bad. But I think they're starting to get into that now, so they're like stressing a little bit more. But overall, doing pretty well. They also tried to see them, their Friday and Saturday. They try to go out. Some of them try to go out, but not too many of them. Most of my friends are pretty tame and kind of joke with them. Like the ones who are in their rooms, I just kind of mess with them. Just like, hey guys, can you guys like really keep it down? You guys are like the last people on the floor. So they go along with my humor, which is decently. It's okay. So, but yeah. Staff update. Oh, but overall, residents doing pretty well. Seem to just, kind of more halfway through the semester. They had some of their midterms, and they're just working on like new things, and I think they're being a little challenged a little bit, which is good. They need to be challenged. But yeah, staff update. Everything's going well. Staff, on staff, which is pretty good. So I don't know, nothing too big. So Aaron told me about his. I was on duty tonight, so Aaron told me about his paper story. It was quite funny. So he got a emergency call about paper running out in the basement at 8:30, and the girl was freaking out that she couldn't get paper and print out something. And he told her to go to the main desk, and she was like very relieved. So, and apparently she was a sophomore, so that was even worse. So if you're a sophomore and you're freaking out about paper and you didn't know the main desk was open until midnight, the struggles are real. But yeah, goals for the week. Probably try to get those lab reports done as soon as possible. Yeah, just get my work done. Try to get some rest before the power weekend, because power weekend's gonna be lack of sleep for sure. Can't wait for that. Not. So, and then I'm planning on doing like a flag football tournament the following Sunday. So, not sure if I'll wake up for that, but hopefully I will. Because I'll probably go to bed like 3 in the morning and have to get up at like 8:30. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's about it. Hopefully you guys are doing well, and hopefully you guys have a great week, and looking forward for mid-semester evaluations tomorrow, I guess. All right, have a good night.